Welcome to class, Educational Leadership 702, VITERBO University, Superintendent Current and Legal Issues. I will be your instructor, David Perrodin. So I have instructed the past 18 years with VITERBO University, and I've taught this course since 2018. My contact information is in the syllabus. If you do send me a text, please identify who you are and keep the message brief. Email is probably the best way. I don't type very fast by text. The course will be held in person in Murphy Center, room 346, on September 11th, October 2nd, and October 23rd. Bring whatever you want with you to make yourself comfortable in your time in the classroom. Snacks, go for it. This course will address current and legal issues in school administration. The majority of our analysis will be split between current events and unpacking case studies. There are 2 required texts for this class. Both are noted on the first page of the syllabus. The course has a Moodle companion that contains the syllabus, score sheet, links to documents, websites, and that's where you will upload your 3 articles before each class session. There are no discussion threads in Moodle. So about those 3 articles, post the links to those articles that you would deem relevant to you as a school leader. I've already posted my 3 articles, and you can I make them clickable so we can go right to the link. I'll bring those up on the screen during class so everybody can see them. Bring your tablet or laptop so you can log into Moodle during class, have access to these articles. So at least by the day prior to class, have your articles uploaded. All you have to do is a title that's linkable. I don't need a description of it or anything else. I will go in then and identify 1 to 2 of your articles that I will have you talk about during class. And we will all discuss it, and we'll put it in a framework of best practice, discretion, induction. How do those things come into play for this particular article that you have shared? So make sure that you're familiar with your articles and check in that night before class to see which of your articles have been selected for discussion. You will have a short assignment for each class, 2 to 3 pages. Please do not go more than 3 pages and use Times New Roman 12 font and don't, get down to an 8 font and single spaced and wide margins and things like that. I'm looking for content. So these are all content assignments. Imagine that you are presenting to the board on these different things. So the first assignment is about organizations that you would access or have accessed as a superintendent. What you've found in your membership or participation in these organizations to be positive, and also what's been negative. And I want that critical analysis because maybe there are organizations where you would expect more or different from those organizations. So I want you to really address that with a critical eye. And if that's not the role that you're in right now, have that discussion with your superintendent of what really has helped you over the years for support organizations and which organizations aren't as helpful or you're just not using anymore because these organizations over here are my go-tos. So for class 1, email that paper to me. It can be in bullet point format. Imagine, again, it's something you're using to present to get that information to a board, so make it very concise. And then also, obviously, bring that with you to class so you can talk about it. We'll go through and share our experiences working with different organizations. So to recap, go into Moodle. If you have any trouble getting into Moodle, contact tech support at VITERBO. I don't have access to your passwords or I can't get you in, but you should be able to get into Moodle. Go in and check the resources that are there. It's split up into session 1, session 2, session 3, and we'll work our way through. So just focus in on session 1 right now, September 11th. You need to get your 3 article links posted, and I've already posted mine, so it'll be a good template for you. And then also to generate that 2 to 3 pages max paper of sources that you use, organizations, agencies, and so forth that support you in that school leadership role. So right now I'm going to move us on over to the Moodle side of this to give you a glimpse of that. Okay, here we are at the viterbo.edu homepage. Going up above, we have My VU, so I'm going to click there. That will bring us up to some options. I'm going to click on Moodle. And here is Educational Leadership 702, so I'm going to click on that. And here I am in class. So this is what you will see. Check above in announcements. I'll be posting on a regular basis things about class, reminders to upload articles, or maybe some additional resources we've talked about in class, and somebody has shared those with me, so I've posted them. So check announcements, and right here is the intro video, which will appear briefly. Course information, the syllabus is here, so I'm going to click on that. And here we go with the course syllabus. We do have those 2 books required: School of Errors, Rethinking School Safety in America, and then also a Teacher's Pocket Guide to School Law, 3rd edition. An optional text, Violence in Student Writing. But the 2 that are required, School of Errors and a Teacher's Pocket Guide to School Law. So make sure you get those ordered right away so they're there for you for class. Just going down, obviously, the syllabus we will cover on the first day of class. Make sure that we clarify any questions, make any adjustments to it that might be necessary. Here's the score sheet for 702, your student work for essential questions and competencies in this class, core concepts. So what we do in this class aligns with these different concepts. It's noted in the syllabus. And at the end of the class, I will complete one of these for each of you, return it to you, and return it to Scott at VITERBO University. Also, student Moodle tutorials if you're new to Moodle, and online course policies and procedures. Class number 1, September 11th. So check this out. Here's our outline for what we'll be doing that day. Please read this article, The Right to Select Methodology. I apologize. It's not the best scan. It's an article that I wrote in 2011, extremely relevant today. And right here, your 3 articles for the September 11th class. I'm going to click there. My articles have been submitted. So you would click right here, add a new discussion topic, and then you could put your name in your articles. And as you can see, I just have 3 articles. I made them linkable. You're able to do that. Or else you can just post the link in there, but then post the title of the article. Right here, Iola School Board wants to charge people tens of thousands for public records. I'm going to click on that, and here's the article. I do ask that one article be about COVID or pandemic, but not more than one. We want to make sure that we're covering a range of topics in this class. So please limit yourself to just one about COVID or the pandemic. We will have time during every class to specifically discuss what is happening with school leadership in your setting and other settings regarding pandemic management. And here are the Class 1 case studies. No need to read these ahead of time. I'm not going to assign all of these during class, but we will address some of these. We'll break into groups, take some time to contemplate these through this framework above. How does this impact teachers, parents, students, school board members, and also some legal considerations that we'll talk about at the start of class. And these are all case studies that are authentic. I wrote each one of these. These actually have happened in schools here in Wisconsin. Although the identifying information has been changed. So just going down, we'd get into class 2 and so on. Class 3 will have a heavy emphasis on school safety, and will also include then school safety specific to school pandemic management. Any questions, please contact me, and I'm looking forward to meeting you on September 11th at VITERBO University.